Well, it is Sunday morning, and I am back in the office. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, including my mother, my wife, my sister, my sister-in-law. So it's going to be a busy day for our family, but I need to get the work done in the office. It's a busy week for our law firm, both in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Tomorrow I'll be in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, as well as Montgomery County, and then followed by New Jersey later on in the week. With that said, came up a blog article recently regarding marijuana on the streets of Philadelphia. And the reason why I wrote it was because it seems like this drug is being minimized in terms of its effect on people. Now, there's been a lot of talk about the benefits of it, but from a legal standpoint, what's going to happen across the country, and has happened more than likely in Pennsylvania already, is as it becomes decriminalized, people fail to understand that a lot of crime can happen from the fact that you are consuming a legal drug. And in that article, I detail some of the problems you have with medical marijuana and recreational marijuana from a health standpoint, but I also go into the fact that it's going to also cause a potential public safety issue because people are going to consume this drug and then drive, which creates possible DUIs in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and also around the country. And I've written blog articles on it, and really Philadelphia has taken a step to decriminalize this Schedule I drug, and Pennsylvania has not legalized it yet. Now, more than likely, I've been told that the governor will sign the bill when it becomes, when it's put on his desk. But right now, Pennsylvania recreational marijuana is still illegal, unlike New Jersey, and now Delaware has legalized it. You may have read my blog article where the governor did not sign the bill into law, and it just became law because he didn't act on it. Now, that could happen in Pennsylvania, but more than likely, the governor will sign something. And the point of the blog was simply pointing out the fact that it's a legal drug now in many states. And really, even though it's illegal in Pennsylvania, if you're charged with a drug involving marijuana, if you're charged with a crime involving marijuana, the severity of the crime is much less than if you're charged with something like heroin or cocaine, because it's seen as now beneficial in some cases. So you have to keep that back in your mind, but also understand that if you're using marijuana in Pennsylvania or New Jersey and police stop your car and you're on, for instance, medical marijuana, you still have an obligation to carry that car with you. On top of that, if the officer believes you are under the influence of this drug, he can arrest you for suspicion of DUI, take you back to the station, do a blood test, and really, if it comes back that there's marijuana in your system, you can and will be charged with DUI in Pennsylvania or DWI in New Jersey. Keep in the back of your mind because it's an important point that people fail to understand. In addition, this drug is going to have effects because it's going to affect people's moods and may lead to a public safety issue in many places that I think people are failing to understand. And sometimes I put out articles not necessarily to advise people of their constitutional rights, but simply to put out for your information. Now, I did it recently with the TRT and the DEA's proposed regulations and the effect that it could have. It's interesting that the DEA is targeting drugs like testosterone as the government is relaxing the regulations on drugs like marijuana, where testosterone is proven to have beneficial aspects and very few aspects with regards to long-term health, whereas marijuana has been proven to have many, many bad health effects. So it's interesting how that's becoming more and more an issue. And it seems like the government is promoting this drug that causes impairment, and a drug that in many cases improves performance has been demonized. But if you have questions about your constitutional rights and marijuana, both in Pennsylvania and in New Jersey, I encourage you to contact our office, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Website, gamblinglaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, my videos are available there in one convenient format. In addition to our podcast, we have our weekly update. It goes out to over 4,000 of our current and former clients in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. It's a fantastic resource to have going into your weekend. Many people find value in it because they learn something immediately that they can pass on to a friend or family member that wasn't considering it and possibly could have made a bad judgment decision with regards to drinking and driving, or possibly consuming a legal drug like marijuana. So keep it in the back of your mind. But again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have a great Sunday. And again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And I'll talk to you all very soon.